At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Ranked #1 in innovation for 10 consecutive years and #2 among public universities for employability, ASU isn't just ahead of the curve, it's creating new paths to success. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online, that's a degree better. Explore more than 300 undergraduate, graduate, and certificate programs at asuonline.asu.edu.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
The hills are alive with the sound of music. With songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills are alive with the sound of music. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I got ass cheeks on my white tee. All these hoes keep grinding on me. Coming in the club every night of the week. Keep a nigga popping them crispy white tees. I got ass cheeks on my white tee. All these hoes keep grinding on me. Coming in the club.
What up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Jade and XD.
What up?
Oh, man. Welcome back to this bullshit here.
We have a little more energy than we did last week.
Hey, listen.
Last
Black
week
Lives
was rough.
Matter.
Oof.
Well, I mean, you had to move.
I know, and I'm like, I can't recover. I'm so tired.
Hell yeah. Doing this shit, like, when you have a full-time job, that and you have a kid,
Yeah.
girl,
It's
that sounds
it's
from,
rough.
like, you need, like, an own special.
I don't want to, like,
Okay,
I don't wanna
maybe
taint it.
like, what's a positive? Like, centric. There we go, centric. Okay, damn.
No.
Like, Lifetime? Like, you need, like,
Hell
a
no.
special. Okay.
Maybe, I personally feel
Maybe
like...
ABC. You know ABC
No,
does
I
that.
think my family personally belongs on Viceland. Personally.
Yeah.
It's fine. We're just one of those, like, new age black families.
Yeah.
Like,
Y'all
I can say Black Lives Matter. I can't say Black Lives Matter on ABC. Have they ever said Black Lives Matter on Blackish?
Nah. But they've said everything else, though.
But you know what? I really appreciate Blackish. Because I love how they show the opposite ends of the spectrum. And, like, how they have two totally radical, like, ways of thinking. And then they show you how both of those are irrational. But you find that happy medium.
Yeah.
Like, Anthony Anderson is like a true nigga and has a true nigga mentality, and it's very valid in a lot of his thoughts. But
Sure.
and then
because,
Tracy Ellis Ross thinks like an all lives matter human being,
it's because she
but you know, and a hippie, and a little ignorant to like reality. But he always brings her there, and then she always brings him a little step closer to like, calm down, nigga.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how lit it would be if they said nigga on Blackish?
Man.
It'd be so driller.
You know, I
love Blackish. I appreciate it.
I enjoy Blackish too. But you know, I was watching TV yesterday, and like, when did I guess cable you can get away with a lot more. But like, they say like the only word you really can't say on TV is like fuck.
Right, I know.
Or like cunt or cock or something like that. Like,
yeah, but they can literally almost say everything else.
yeah, like you can say nigga just freely. Because I tried giving that show Atlanta a chance again.
You didn't like it?
Nah.
My coworker doesn't like it either.
Nah. It's not for me. It's not for me.
The coworker, for those who follow me on Twitter and know about my small tale of the coworker, my small episodes.
Yeah. But anyway, it wasn't for me. But yeah, I noticed, like, I was watching the show called Ink, Paper, Scissors. Don't ask what that show is. And they say shit on there a lot. And I was like, and goddamn, I was like, oh.
There was something I was watching the other day,
To
and
be
I can't
fair,
remember.
it's a show based out of Atlanta. But yeah.
They have to. They're like,
They have to say goddamn and
there's
ho.
nothing we can
like that's
do
like
about
that's like
this.
a punctuation mark.
How was your week?
My week was cool. Yeah, nothing happened to me this week. I don't even really remember much of anything. Like, my life has been so, like, regular, like, it all, like, runs in together, like, nothing happens, like, of note.
That's real.
So,
Again, sometimes you just need that.
yeah, no, and it's fine. Oh, I got better internet in my house. I had to curse
but it
out
was
Verizon.
right. It was a trial getting it.
Yeah, it was. But other than that, it was cool. How was your week?
I think it was the same. I mean, I've had some bullshit. I've had some positive moments. So it was pretty much a regular week. It wasn't anything noteworthy at all. Kind of, but not worth talking about right now. So yeah, it's been a regular week. A little mix of this and that.
Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I mean, I moved to a different country. I moved to a collective of countries. I actually moved to the West Indies.
You did.
So I'm no longer in America.
Yeah, not at all.
No. So
Not at all, because Church Avenue. Yeah.
we got off the train today, and he goes, "Well, this is a lot. I'm stimulated."
Yeah, like it's a lot.
It is. It's a lot going on in my neighborhood, but it's good.
Like, it's really dope though. It's like what you think of when Black people think of Brooklyn, not like you people who think of Brooklyn.
Yeah, not you.
And by you people, I mean
you people.
Yeah. But anyway,
You know who you are.
Exactly. But anyway, shop our sponsors and listen to us anywhere and everywhere. Shout out to all you guys who tweet us every time that somebody asks what's your favorite podcast.
Yes.
So much love.
So we get so much love from you all daily.
And I'm so surprised every time, like, really? Y'all like us? But like,
I know, like last week I was like,
yeah. Yeah. Like, all right, cool, that's lit.
like great, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. Like, we appreciate it, but like sometimes I don't like me.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't.
Yeah,
Can I just want to mention something really quickly, and I might talk about this at another time, but I just want to mention the fact that, and this includes you, when you become an adult, like a grown up, where you like,
I just became one like 6 months ago.
right, and then you end up getting married and having kids.
Ooh, that's not happening on the horizon.
Well, maybe you'll never understand this, but I will say that I appreciate my friends who love me for all that they do. I told you all, friends and family, Safisha, everybody who came out and helped for the move, but also for loving my child. That is very important when you have a kid. If your friends don't love your kid, you know, essentially those are not your friends. Those are not the people that you call your family.
Hell no.
And so I said that because of the move, and then also Crystal just texted me randomly yesterday morning, and she was like, I just bought Noah a bunch of Kindle clothes off of Etsy. She's like, I got her costumes and all kinds of shit. She's like, shoes. I was like, why are you doing this? You're a true auntie. She was like, a true auntie, like a true auntie. And it's just like the fact that somebody will sit there and they're gonna buy stuff from my kid, and they're like, we haven't even spoken in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying?
That's like when my mother buys stuff for Noah.
His mother will buy outfits for Noah and just mail them to us.
Yeah.
Like it's really lovely, actually. And his mother has never met Noah. She's only FaceTimed her.
Yeah.
So I just want to really shout you guys out for XD downloaded an entire Elmo app on his phone. Used space, just an app for Noah, so that when he sees Noah, and she knows every time.
Yeah.
She knows it's time to play Elmo because you're here.
Uncle, can you unlock your phone?
Unlock.
Like, here.
Can you unlock your phone?
Yeah.
Put your passcode in. So, yeah.
Did I tell you I taught her how to put it in? Because I was like, you're going to learn your numbers today because you're going to get tired of asking me. So you put it in.
Oh,
that way you can learn your numbers at the same time.
She tries. So I just wanted to say that. But anyway.
No, that's really important. I first of all, you're kind of a vile human being if you don't really like. I can understand there are children that are bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Absolutely.
But like if you're going out of way to be mean to a child,
you're trash.
You know, you're a horrible human being.
You're trash.
Yeah, but you know, Noah's pretty dope. Like sometimes I'll be like, girl, let's go to happy hour, but I mean, she's 3. so I mean, what else?
Oh, her memory's just as bad as mine, though. Somebody asked her the other day, they said, how old are you? She's so important. She told me today that I was sitting on Daddy's Impromptu papers. Oh. But, but then, like, she'll have moments like the other day. Somebody was like, how old are you? And she ran to the kitchen and she goes, Mommy, how old am I?
That's because babies are like 80.
And I was like, how old are you? And she was like, tree. And I was like, okay, so go tell her that. Yeah. Like, go tell her you're tree.
Babies act like old drunken adults anyway.
They are.
Yeah.
They are truly drunk old people.
Yeah.
Like, not a care in the world. Can you imagine? I can't wait to be old and drunk.
Yeah. Because I feel like that's going to be me. I mean, that's me now. But, like, I'm not old. I'm just drunk. Off wine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did I tell you how I really can't do, like, hard liquor anymore? Like, I can only really drink wine.
Listen, I'm almost right there with you.
Because, like,
I lie. But
no, like I'll have like maybe 1-2 cocktails, but that's it. I can't do anymore.
Tristan and I, my new thing, like my thing, is sangria all the time now, like just various forms because I can put hard liquor, wine, juice, and fruit all together.
Yeah,
it's delicious. It's strong. I make it strong, but it's tasty. And I make so many different kinds. It is literally my favorite thing to make for everything now. And everybody always wants sangria. Like, they're like, okay.
You make it good.
Like,
but, like, I had went to one of those dates I went on. I think I had, like, 4 whiskey gingers or whatever. And when I tell you, I felt like a bus fucking hit me. And I back in the day, 4 whiskey gingers was like, oh, this is lightweight.
Oh, hey, it's 7 o'clock.
Right, it's whatever.
Right.
And not even, and more importantly, like the other day, we had went out because for a friend's birthday, I had I went to Mother Burger and had a grande margarita. Oh. And then after that, I was like, oh, I'm good. Like I felt like Brandy was sitting right next to me.
Oh no, yeah. That's a bad feeling.
Yeah,
we went out
like
with our coworkers.
Death was like right there.
Ooh, that's not good.
I know.
Off of 1 grande margarita.
Yeah, but it was like it was my fault because I don't process tequila well.
Tequila is,
and those places with frozen margaritas aren't necessarily using the
only place that I truly, truly love a frozen margarita.
Side note, I'm eating on the podcast, so I know you guys don't like it, but I'm eating chicken, so
Trinidadian style Chinese food. What was I about to say?
Well,
the only frozen margarita that I really love is from this taco place in Brooklyn on Franklin and Prospect called Garros.
Everything.
Garros frozen margaritas are everything, but they make them. Like, they make them into the machine.
Yeah.
So it's like grapefruit juice and lemon juice and lime juice, and they put a lot of tequila in there, and it is so
That's
good.
Why they're so damn expensive.
But they're delicious, and they will get you there.
Oh, yeah. Ryan and I were kind of sloshed off of the grande ones.
Yeah.
But they also had the great shrimp taco that is amazing. And the catfish taco with
their best taco is the vegetarian taco with the fried avocado.
Oh, yeah.
And the mushroom. nigga, and the jalapeno, you know I don't do vegetarian nothing.
Yeah.
And that taco is so, like, me and Fran came together with when it comes to food.
Yeah.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
And she was like, this taco is delicious. And I was like, ain't it though?
Yeah.
Like, this is so good.
Yeah.
That's my favorite taco there. And it has no meat in it.
Yeah.
It has no meat in it. But this is not an episode about food. We're actually doing a regular pop culture episode, but we'll be sure not to put you all to sleep. We actually are okay with everything that we're talking about today.
We are.
For the most part.
Yeah, we are.
So,
also, can I do a couple shout outs?
yes.
So, I know that I talk about them a lot, and I'm sure you guys are fans of them too, but Jesus and Mero have a show now on Viceland.
Yes.
And they are literally everywhere. Like, if you're ever in Brooklyn, you could walk around Williamsburg, and it's a whole bunch. They've, like, tagged almost all of Williamsburg. As Jesus and Mero everywhere.
That's dope.
I was at Vice a couple of weeks ago. And
Were you?
Mm-hmm.
You shady hoe.
I told you.
You've worked so hard for all the things you have. The salary, the status, the success. And with that image, there's a drink. One to unwind, one to loosen up, one to take the edge off. But how do you know when a drink is more than just a drink? We get it. We can help. Karen's Grandview program has been helping accomplished people just like you regain their lives. Talk to us. Visit karen.org/Grandview.
Right now, switch your family to T-Mobile and get 4 lines for $25 a line with AutoPay and 5G access included on America's largest 5G network. So don't wait. Get unlimited and nationwide 5G access for the whole family for just $25 a line. Visit a T-Mobile store or T-Mobile.com today.
Plus taxes and fees. Customers may notice lower speeds and further reduction if using over 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video at 480p. Unlimited while on our network. Qualifying credit and 4+ lines required. Capable device required for 5G. Coverage not available in some areas. Some uses may require certain features. See T-Mobile.com.
I told you this on the train.
Where was I?
Oh, maybe I didn't tell you this. But anyway.
Wait, hold up. I'm about to cuss you out on the air. Like, you came to my job and you did not call me?
No, they have another office.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
No.
Because that was about to get real.
No. That's like HR stuff.
Got it. Okay,
like
so
the
it's
other stuff, like the other brands that they have.
Okay.
Theirs is over in Williamsburg.
I did know they had 2 offices. Yeah. I did know that. I forgot.
Yeah. But anyway, they're all over the place. But anyway, Monday through Thursday, 11 o'clock. Be sure to watch them. It's really funny.
They're really funny.
It's half hour. And also, my last shout out is to I have a new favorite podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a pop culture podcast. They're free-ish, like FREEISH. Mm-hmm. They're very funny, and it's urban pop culture. They're like me and you.
Oh. My niggas.
Yeah, but like just gay.
Okay.
But
wait.
2 gay boys. It's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, that's it. Go listen to them. Link will be in the description box, and definitely watch Jesus and Mero. You can watch them online if you don't have Viceland for free.
So we're gonna introduce a new segment.
Yeah.
We do so many episodes about music. We do regular segments about music.
Stand for music.
We love music, but you know what? Music is like if you notice, it's a lot of your favorite podcasts, a lot of your favorite people, like, are very musically driven. We love music. Mm-hmm. So in this segment, we want to have our favorite artist of the week.
Yeah.
And feature a little bit by them. So our artist this week is
Louis York.
We'll be in a brownstone and BK, listen to Stevie and Coltrane. I know that she out there for me. Oh yeah, have us a few kids one day, a couple of Lisa, a bone names. I know that she out there for me. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Louis York is dope. Like, first of all, Louis York is not just one person.
It's not.
It's two. It's the musical creation of Claude Kelly, who, if you listen to The Friend Zone, you would know who Claude Kelly is. He did that theme song. And,
yes, exactly.
And Chuck Harmony.
Tonight I'm in the zone.
And,
shout out to y'all.
Yeah, and Chuck Harmony. It's a really dope album. It's really black. It explores a whole bunch of different sounds. It's just really good music. They're all influenced by the world. My favorite song, I didn't know like it was Claude Kelly, and because I had heard their song Claire Huxtable.
Yes, yes.
And I was like, oh, bitch, Claire Huxtable, like there's a song. Because I always say like there hasn't been like a rap song that shouts out a random like black person. Because there was like OG Bobby Johnson, and then like they have like all girls like Beyonce or
Migos.
Yeah, or like they have like a song called like Sojourner or something.
Forest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, Forest Whitaker.
Yeah.
But yeah, Claire Huxtable. Listen to that song; it's really good. And they also have a really hot song called Tylenol.
And you know why I like Tylenol? Because I could have sworn up and down. I was like, so is somebody Caribbean?
Yeah.
I thought it gave me a little soca a little bit. So
when
I felt a little.
One's from Harlem and the other one's from St. Louis.
Yeah, I saw that. So, but I definitely had to look it up because I was like, y'all are giving me a little bit of Carnival, a little Labor Day.
Yeah.
A little Labor Day. So, Louis York, make sure you check them out on SoundCloud. I believe their first project is called Masterpiece 1.
Yeah, it's on all streaming services.
On all streaming services.
Spotify, Apple Music.
And then they have a project coming out called Masterpiece Number 2, which I've been able to hear some tracks off of that exclusively, and I know you guys will definitely enjoy when it comes out. So go make sure you check them out.
Booyah!
Now you just said that you had it was your business, right? And don't you have to be to work in the morning? I should be asking you that, brother.
We wanted to express our condolences over the death of Tommy Ford.
Yeah.
We have mentioned Martin on several occasions as being one of our favorite shows, and we want to definitely, that's not something that we wanted to see happen. And
yeah, he's 52, which is fairly young.
Died of a stomach aneurysm.
I didn't even know you could have aneurysms in your stomach.
Do you know that has literally been the sentiment of every person that has mentioned this around me?
I thought it was like a brain aneurysm.
Right. I've never heard of a stomach aneurysm until now, so that's crazy, but I'm glad he's no longer suffering, but I definitely want to express my condolences to his family. 52 is not old.
No.
It's not old at all, and he definitely has made a stamp in black culture. Like, Martin is like one of black people's favorite shows.
Yeah.
Everybody knows every character off Martin. Everybody says GTD. You know what I'm saying? So it's like everybody knows who Tommy is. Everybody knows Tommy ain't got no job. Yeah. Everybody that is just knowledge. That's just black knowledge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So rest in peace to him.
If you could read my mind, you know I'm for real this time. I've been made a fool so much till I'm scared to fall in love.
Okay, I want to approach this very delicately because I love this lady.
As do I.
Like, she has an amazing voice. She has great songs. She sings my life sometimes. So, and I saw this when this was happening, when it got posted. And I was like, oh, no. So Jasmine Sullivan, right? So, like, I'm not going to read what she wrote, If you want to, you can go on to hashtag the blogs and find out what she wrote. But we're just going to paraphrase. So somebody passed away in the Philly Bermuda Triangle, also known as Delaware area. And the person was also a singer. And so Jasmine took it upon herself to go on Facebook and write a eulogy of sorts. And to summarize and give you the story in 140, it was like, you know, yeah, we met. He tried to holla. But, you know, I didn't know him that well, but all my friends seemed deeply affected by it. And, you know, rest in peace. You know, I saw that you were a good singer, and so I kept, like, a fan. I was a fan from a distance. Rest in peace. You seem to be good to my friends. And she posted a picture of herself. And I know that you still have a crush on me in heaven. That was actually a line from.
So if I can just...
Also, shout out to the music in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it.
I told you all, like, he flies here to record.
Yeah,
like,
Turks and Caicos.
Yeah,
I'm at Sandals.
No, actually, we live in Trinidad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we live in Trinidad.
Well, I'm on Body Beach.
Yeah, Tuna Puna.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to try to translate her intentions, if I may.
Nah.
You know this is sensitive, and you know why.
I know it's sensitive. I know it's very sensitive subject.
This is very close to home, so
I get that.
There are certain things that we have to be. No, I'm letting them know so that they can understand where we're coming from.
Yeah.
We love Jasmine Sullivan.
Very, very much.
And she is very closely associated.
Yeah.
So, in all humanity. Let me just try to be that nigga for just a second.
That's fine.
Like, where's my Palo Alto wood? Let me burn it real quick.
Yeah.
So, I get what she was trying to say. She was basically, so I'm one of those niggas, and I'm sure everybody listening is too, because we seem to be similar. Who's like, don't try to all of a sudden start loving up on a nigga because he's dead. You know what I'm saying? Or don't start trying to say good things about a nigga because he passed away.
I hate that.
So I understand that she was trying to keep it funky. Like, I didn't know him like that. This is my experience with him. She tried to keep it light because it's devastating. So she tried to keep it light. She tried to keep it funky. And maybe it just didn't translate in the best way.
Mm-hmm.
Because, there's still a certain level of respect that you have to have.
Yeah, with the dead.
When you're speaking of the deceased, and especially the newly deceased.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Well, let me tell you something. If I die, please don't post about how I tried to holler in your DMs in 2014.
Mm-mm.
And how you curved me. Because I will come back to haunt you.
He will too.
I will. I am good for showing up in a dream. I show up now.
Why am I picturing you looking like that little Red Riding Hood filter on Snapchat the other day?
Mm-hmm. I will show
it's somebody's
up.
Dream.
Girl, I will show up. Miss Jane Pittman face and all. Just.
Oh my God.
Just,
What'd you say, nigga?
Right. What was said? What was said?
What was that again?
Right. I can tell from the crib. Well, but yeah, no. I will haunt you and fuck you up. I will fight you dead in your sleep. You will never sleep again. So don't ever do that.
Yeah, that's not cool.
But yeah, Jasmine, just know that you know, a simple rest in peace would have just been.
It would have sufficed.
Yeah.
But
you know, it is what it is and ain't what it ain't.
Right, like she took it down, which means, you know, she understood it and like just let her live. It happens. People say the wrong thing all the time.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it.
It's what you do. It's what you see. I know if I'm haunting you, you must be haunting me.
So Beyonce almost lost her ear to the War on Terror the other day.
The War on Terror is a black hole.
Yeah, it really is.
It takes so much.
Yeah. So, like, basically there was a Tidal concert where where like a whole bunch of artists who were on Tidal sang some stuff.
And Nicki Minaj attempted to
she cursed at us. Like she attacked us.
Who?
Nicki Minaj, like she was just like motherfucker.
Attacked who?
As the viewer, I felt attacked.
Oh, okay. No, but she did this
it wasn't what you
proclaimed dance.
Yeah, it was some sort of interpretive number.
It was like, yeah, it was. It was like it was an interpretive number. That's exactly the word for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that wasn't what I know to be twerking.
Yeah, not at all. It was very...
struggly.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I thought you meant she cursed, like, at us personally. I guess she recognized the fact that, but I'm going to leave it alone.
No, she did. She was talking about, like, how real... This isn't about Nicki.
Okay.
This is about how Beyonce sacrificed
You're right.
her ear for us.
Can I just tell you, like, nigga, if I get a bad headache, I can't function.
Girl, I call out of work if I have a paper cut.
Like, if an eyelash gets in my eye, I'm like...
Urgent care.
Yeah, urgent. I'm going to the urgent care.
Right. Like, and she just wiped it off. Basically, she ripped out her earring. And there was a lot of earring, by the way.
And I wondered if that was real.
Yeah,
like are those all pierced?
Yeah, like that was a lot of. She has a lot of it was a lot of earring.
I thought I had a lot of earrings, which I don't wear, but I thought
it was just a lot. But yeah. Anyway, she went off stage. She wiped off, and guess what happened? She got right back on stage.
She sure did.
In a upholstered suit. And sang. And
they were probably freaking out in the back like, your ear is bleeding.
And she was kind of like...
Bass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bass. That's it.
But yeah, Beyonce, you know, she's the end all be all. She's everything.
That woman that's a miracle.
Yeah.
That's a miracle.
Yeah. So, I like to take this time out to discuss our new favorite show. Yeah.
Like Boots.
It's a show called Queen Sugar. I don't know if any of you have seen it yet, but just know that it is an amazing.
It's so good.
Good.
It's so good.
So good.
The first episode, I was like, well, you just took me.
Yeah.
It just took me.
Yeah.
Like, it is. Like, I watch OWN, but I just try to do it in a slightly rebellious way. I won't watch it live, generally because I can't, but I go on demand and watch it.
Girl, whatever. You flipped out earlier when I was like, there's no Queen Sugar tonight. You're like, what? Why?
I did. High pitch and everything.
Yeah. Queen Sugar is such a good show. It's so black.
It's so honest.
Yes.
It's so honest. It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good. I don't even know what else to say.
Yeah, like, it's so good. They even have I call him Fine Nigga from the 90s because I never know his name.
The light-skinned one.
Yeah.
One of the boyfriends.
Yeah, exactly. One of the boyfriends from the 90s.
One of the boyfriends from the 90s.
Yeah, from the 90s. What's his name on the show?
Remy. You know who he's who he sticks out the most as a boyfriend in my head? On Cosby Show. Rudy's. Like Rudy, like he liked Rudy.
Oh.
And I feel like he was in slight competition with Bud when like Bud tried to man up for a second.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bud.
Mm.
You know Lil Uzi looks like Rudy Huxtable?
Forrest Whitaker. I don't know. What if there was a song called Rudy Huxtable?
I'm sure it's coming. They have a song called Migos has a song called Forrest Whitaker.
It has nothing to do with Forrest Whitaker.
Not at all.
They just
not as OG Bobby Johnson.
We got big guns like Marvin.
Right. Like, who are these people?
Who's Marvin?
Yeah. Yeah.
But I just be jamming. I just be there right with him like,
yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway.
But yeah, Queen Sugar is so fucking good.
It's good. Ralph Angel, he stresses me out.
Whew, so does me. Me too, but in a different way.
Relax.
You know that nigga's 22.
In real life?
Yeah.
See, there was a reason my gut did not look at him like that, but he is an attractive young man.
Yeah, he is.
He's an attractive young man.
I feel like he's frustrating because of the fact that I feel like he's a little touched.
I just think emotionally. Like, we still don't know anything about their mother.
No, but I really feel like Charlie has a different... We know Charlie has a different mother.
Yeah.
But I also think Charlie's mama is white.
I wouldn't be surprised. But then their daddy didn't seem like the type to mess with a white woman.
Those are the main ones.
I know. True. All right. Well...
I can't stand... Everything is Davis's fault. Like, everything is Davis's fault.
Davis is trash, and that's why I don't trust light-skinned niggas. Okay. I don't trust light-skinned niggas. Davis, and he's just not fine to me.
He's not
like at all.
He looks like those light-skinned men in like Arabesque films that BET used to have at 6 o'clock.
Or like he should have been in like Trois 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. He's not really my jam.
Yeah, me either.
He's not my. He's
like,
not my jam.
He would have been one of them those. The gays know what I'm talking about. You remember the men.com calendars or them ads for Nubian 101? The gays know what I'm talking about. With the niggas who were like in like Speedos.
I knew exactly
what
you were talking about.
And the waterfalls and shit.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. He look like he'd be one of them.
He does. No, he absolutely does. So I don't like Davis. Like, I'm not here for Davis at all. And Davis can go right on to jail.
First of all,
and their son, I want to punch him in the face.
Favorite people ever, Hollywood and Viola. Like, I want them to work out their issues.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a good man, Savannah. He's just going through a rough situation. Just a rough situation right now.
He is, cause I was so disappointed when I saw the previews. Yeah. Like, I was so disappointed, and then I was relieved to see what the whole situation was. And then I saw Pam.
Yeah,
and Pam I was like, play that role, Pam. Get a job.
Yeah,
I was here for it.
She still looks the same.
She looks the same, and she played that role.
Sure did.
She played it well. But I was glad to see how it played out. I mean, obviously it's sad, but I was glad that it was that and that he wasn't really cheating on her, because I was like, come on now.
No, he loves him some Viola. And they have embarrassed my girl Viola in 2 episodes. Like, in front of her homies with Lil Gay Boy and the manager. And then Maxine Shaw, right, the Maverick, showing up. And there's significance why Nova went to comfort her, because that also proves how she's never there for her family.
Yeah.
Although you can tell like she needed to be comforted because she was just going off the wall.
Yeah.
But Nova's hugging up on this lady and she don't even know who she is.
Nova, first of all, I was surprised to see Zaria play a lesbian.
Yeah.
She played that role.
Yeah, Reagan Gomez, my girl.
Yeah, I like Reagan Gomez.
I was surprised by the lesbian thing. I was like,
it just threw me off. Yeah, I was like, oh,
yeah. I wasn't expecting it.
I was like, this show is so good. Yeah. It's so good. Yeah. Like, I was very thrown off.
Dabbles.
And but they said that before. They were like, oh, you're fluid.
Oh yeah, when they got high.
Yeah. So I knew she was, but I didn't know that. Well, I kind of felt like they were going to try to play into that, but I wasn't expecting Reagan.
Yeah, me either.
I was like, all right then.
Yeah, it's just such a good show, guys. Just watch it.
And then their ode to black people, and
every shot looks like a fucking, like it would be on Humans of New York or something. Like, it's so beautiful.
The cinematography is so good.
Like,
it's so good.
Everything is filmed in an Instagram filter.
I was so happy those niggas went to jail. I wanted to shoot that light-skinned nigga between the eyes, the one who worked in the warehouse.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, you gonna bully my boy?
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to fight him.
Do you think that Viola was wrong in denying?
Hell no.
Yeah.
Better hide the guns, the drugs, the cell phones.
I meant when denying Ralph Angel signing over custody.
So...
This is a spoiler alert, so...
Oh, yeah.
Whatever. You should be watching it by now anyway.
And if you're not... I get why she did. Like, she has his best interests at heart. And right now, Ralph Angel needs to get himself together.
Yeah.
Like, he has a lot to do to get himself together. So while he's on the right path, and he's still, like, he's messing up a little too much for him to have that amount of responsibility just yet.
Yeah.
So, I also, like, Charlie's little hissy fit in the last episode. It's like, get over yourself. Stop.
Yeah, that's why she felt like a fucking dingus.
I'm like, your brother, like, is trying to do something good here.
Yeah.
And you just focus on yourself. So, yeah, it's a really, 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 really good show.
Yeah, watch it, guys.
Ooh la la la, flirted with the cool French dude named Antoine. Wanna taste the pastry, chocolate croissant. Said swore with the bitch, cafe yo late. Voulez-vous, nigga, man, Francois. Who are you, nigga? Ha ha ha. Miss one, Miss Young, Miss Cutie Pie. Young newbie, young coochie tight. Young juicy, young Uzi Mike. Rat a tat tat tat, knick knack, kitty pet pet pet. Silly cat, you don't have that scratch.
So, America's Bodega Cat went to a party with the RZA. And by Bodega Cat, I mean Azalea Banks.
America's favorite coyote.
Yeah. So for whatever reason, however reason she knows the RZA. You don't know who the RZA is. The RZA is a member of the legendary Wu-Tang Clan. And for whatever reason, the RZA got invited to a party at Russell Crowe's crib.
That is like so random. But then it gets even more random.
But then the RZA because the RZA's weird.
But you know better. Like.
But anyway.
I guess if you're weird, you might be into bestiality. So, clearly he's into bestiality. Clearly. I mean, it's obvious. You brought an animal with you to the party. Unless she's like a seeing eye dog or something. Then maybe she was there for his assistance. Yeah. Because she's not like one of those cute like purse puppies. And the RZA doesn't carry a purse.
No, he doesn't.
So she was either a seeing eye dog or he's into bestiality. Those are the two conclusions I've come to. I don't know which one it is, but it's either. You can continue.
That's some real Linda Ellerbee asking the hard-hitting questions there. But yeah.
Sir, do you like to have sex with animals? Or is she a seeing eye dog?
So listen.
Do you have cataracts? Glaucoma? Astigmatism? Have you ever considered a cane?
So they roll up to Russell Crowe's party for. I'm trying to like. I read the story, right?
Is this like a gladiator themed party?
I don't know. Like I'm trying to get like, cause you know, like I need the whole like gestalt, right? So I'm trying to figure like how did the RZA get invited to a Russell Crowe party? And more importantly, how do they know one another? And how does Azalea Banks know people outside of the pound?
Because she escaped a few times, but they always catch her.
So, anyway, to make a long story short, they go to the party, and then something happens. We don't know what happened. After a couple hours later, Azalea goes on Facebook says that she was attacked, spat in her face, slapped around, attempted a rape, I believe, called her a nigger bitch, and a whole bunch of other things, and how she's never felt safe and less safe and yada yada yada. Now everybody at this party is like, girl, what? That's not what happened at all. Like, you spazzed and we had to escort you out the party.
You had an episode.
Yeah, you had an episode, girl.
Rabies. I bet when she starts getting really riled up, can you imagine a bunch of niggas trying to kick her out of a party because she's having an entire episode.
Yo, Azealia Banks is low key beloved.
She'll probably be like she probably starts barking like a Yorkie.
She's beloved. Have you seen that movie?
No.
Okay. Well, whenever you decide. You probably won't see it because Oprah's in it. But
I saw The Color Purple.
Yeah, but no, the listeners, y'all saw Beloved. Y'all know that Azealia Banks is Tandy Newton in Beloved. But she's possessed.
Oh.
Yeah. And I know that Azealia Banks has some sort of issue, but hey, yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, development soon come. Kendu Isaacs, divorcee of Mary J. Blige, has decided to file for spousal support.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
With the new iPhone SE for less than $100 at Metro, you rule. It's the most affordable iPhone on the #1 brand in prepaid. So whether you're studying online or FaceTiming.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, dear. The iPhone SE has all you need. Switch to Metro and get the iPhone SE for $99.99 after rebate redemption and 6 months of service with AutoPay. Metro by T-Mobile. Rule your day. Limit 1 per account/household. Requires port and ID validation. Not valid for numbers currently on the T-Mobile network or active on Metro in past 90 days. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Because he wants to keep up with the lifestyle jig.
He's trash. And I told you don't trust a nigga with light eyes.
He is asking for... I don't know if that post is real that's going out on Facebook or whatever.
Oh, you don't think it's real?
I don't know, but
somebody said because he wants $8,000 for a private chef and $3,200 for a personal trainer, and he been on the side of chubby. That's not fat shaming. That's just saying nigga, why you want to get a trainer that costs that much now?
You know what's interesting though, and I'm surprised you've never picked up on it. He looks like Freddie Jackson.
Well, I never trusted him because of his eyes.
Yeah. That means you don't trust Terrence Howard?
No, hell no.
Oh, I mean, that's valid.
Mm-mm.
You don't
and his voice. Ugh.
Michael Ealy?
No. Mm-mm.
Gary Dourdan?
And he really, Michael Ealy really, really ruined it with For Colored Girls.
When he pushed, yeah, that was hard for me to bounce back.
But he's the most tolerable.
And he's about to be on Being Mary Jane.
And Gary Dourdan.
Yeah.
Or as you like to say, Dourdan, but you all, Delow. I'm sure your last name's like Delau.
You're so dumb.
Niggas love Richard. Your last name is Richard.
It's Deloho. Thank you very much.
My family's from New Orleans.
But no, she Mary hasn't commented on anything. But you know, Mary, for whatever reason, Mary has like 8 multi-platinum albums, and she's only worth $10 million.
Well, you never know how people's contracts work out, and anybody affiliated with Puffy obviously has done a deal with Satan.
Yeah.
So, I mean, she still stays relevant, and she's not broke, so.
No.
So it's like.
And she got $2 million for that crispy chicken commercial. Which was low key like one of her top 5 greatest hits.
Trash.
Crispy chicken.
Nope.
First lettuce. 3 cheeses.
No.
French dressing wrapped up in a tasty flour tortilla. Crispy chicken wrapped up in a. Let me get a McPick too.
No.
Anyway.
Told you niggas stop singing for chicken.
Let me get a McPick too.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving that shit, bitch.
Yeah.
Chicken on a biscuit.
I gotta bring that back.
Yes.
If you guys ever watch Orange and Purple, you guys should totally watch it. I'll put the link in the description.
Girl.
Girl. Let me tell you what I got, bitch.
I got
Have I ever showed you Keisha Fabo or Keisha's Valley?
I don't know.
The intro with I got ass cheeks on my white tee. I got ass cheeks on my white tee. All these hoes keep grinding on me. Coming in the club every night of the week. Keep a nigga cupping them crispy white teeth. La la la. 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 To the smoke. It's your boy. Vinny outrageous. These bitches get naked. Alright, that's enough. But yeah. I'm surprised you've never seen Keisha's Valley. It's a wonderful show on YouTube. It's 4 episodes, I think. I'll show it to you after.
Okay.
It's great. It's great to watch with your husband and friends.
Okay.
People know what I'm talking about. If you ask text Dustin right now, if you text him some bitch named Deltrice, he'll laugh.
Nah, we always watch together. Is it GSN?
Oh yeah.
Snoop's.
Oh, yeah,
Snoop's
yeah.
Network.
Yeah.
Like the Thanksgiving episode.
But ask him about Keisha's Valley.
Okay,
He'll laugh. But anyway, Kendi Isaacs can't be trusted.
No, don't trust a nigga with light eyes.
Okay. Did you watch Surviving Compton?
No. I saw the commercials though. That was enough.
Surviving Compton is the Lifetime movie of Michelet, the ex-wife of Dr. Dre.
You took my love and I'm willing. There's no limit to the love I'm giving. The love I'm giving. Ooh.
That's how she sings, actually.
I know. That's my Michelet.
I knew the story of Michelet and Dre and Suge.
Yeah, I heard he was not.
So first of all, the movie was not how they broke the third wall. So like they're acting yada yada yada. Then here come actual Michelet, like standing next to the actor portraying Michelet.
That's that. So that's what that image I saw.
Yeah, it was just like what?
Like the ghost of Michelet's past.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. But like she broke the fourth wall. And she was narrating the whole thing, And it was just like...
That's so awkward.
Yeah, it was like... It'd be like, after, like, she got beat, like, literally, like, Dre, like, fucked her up in the bed. And she's, like, tending to her wounds in the bathroom. And here come Michelet walking, like... What does it feel like somebody's watching me? Like out of the shadows, and just like, so you know, Dre whipped my ass. Like she's, and I'm not even being facetious. She says that like shit like that.
Oh my god!
Because you know she's rather funny. Like she's really comedic.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I can't get.
Oh, you've never watched Hollywood Divas or R&B Divas? Yeah, like she's very funny, and she's very jovial. But, you know, let me tell you something. They held no bars when it came to showing the abuse scenes.
That's rough. That's rough.
It was like, outside of that, it was very difficult to watch.
Oh,
it was very difficult to watch.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it was hokey parts because of that, but it was just like,
Like, and she probably, I mean, she did it because she's probably like, I'm tired of this. Like, everybody praises this nigga got headphones.
Yeah.
You know, they just did a whole movie, and like, he's always, because
and
he honestly
she addresses that in the very beginning.
He's always portrayed, I mean, not that anybody affiliated or in NWA is like a good boy, but Dre was like the most, I guess, level-headed of them all. Or portrayed to be so.
Portrayed to be so, yes, because that's what it was in Straight Outta Compton.
Right.
However, in this movie...
And even in Society, because that's what we always thought, even before Straight Outta Compton came out, just based off of the personalities that all of them displayed. He always displayed like a very calm nature, and you didn't think he was like knocking his wife's head off.
Yeah. Like when he was with Michelet, by that time he had 5 kids.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That shows you the type of nigga he is right there.
Yeah. They also gave him like a curl in the movie. Like he was real like Spanish. Shade. So I didn't really know what was that about with casting, but hey, whatevs. But yeah, it was a lot. So now she's writing a book. Yeah. I hope that she finds peace in whatever, this is. But she does talk about in the beginning, like, yeah, Dre has all this stuff, and she was like, notice how I was left out of the story. And like, because she is an integral part of NWA, because in the movie, like, Eazy-E is like the nicest to her. Like he stuck up for her, which was so weird because from what I remember, he wasn't he was a womanizer too and an abuser.
They were all misogynistic.
Yeah. So I don't know, but if you catch it, because I'm sure it comes on all the time, it's Lifetime, so be sure to watch because it's heavy. It's a trigger warning. I'll just tell you that.
He's always had a distrustful face.
Yeah. And yeah, let's go with that.
He has, like, you a little too quiet, my nigga. My favorite in NWA is Ice Cube.
Yeah, but he's the fuck nigga too.
I know, but I think he grew up.
Yeah, because now he's hella woke now and shit.
Right, and niggas are allowed to like grow up. It's okay. Like, yeah. As long as you grow, like that's key. You have to grow, but I feel like he's grown up.
Yeah.
And that's all right.
So, Birth of a Nation finally here.
Oh, Lord.
And it tanked.
Yeah, it did. All of these reviews that I heard beforehand, I was like, what happened to those?
Yeah.
About how this is going to change stuff and it's the greatest movie ever.
Like Sundance, they praised it. They gave it the highest budget ever given to a movie at Sundance, $17 million.
And the crazy thing is, because I think it only made like $7 million.
Yep.
But the crazy thing is, a lot of people are saying, nah, it didn't even suck because of what the nigga, like, because of what's out there right now. They were like, it sucked because it was inaccurate.
Yeah. And also, you know, sadly, if you want your movie to do well about slaves, you gotta have a white savior.
No.
This is just the sad fact.
Mm-mm.
Because think about all the slave movies that had a white savior that did really well at the box office.
That's trash.
Yeah, it sucks. But statistically, niggas don't really go in the movies like that. Because it's not in our buying power
expensive.
to do so. Yeah,
it's expensive.
Yeah. Because we don't have the access to do so. I mean, we do, but because we're shut out in every other facet of the economy, it's a little hard to do these things, right?
Nigga, it's not expensive. It's expensive.
Yeah. So, a lot of people wanted to blame the black feminists as to why this movie tanked. Which is a crock of shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all can
because
say, y'all can have that.
Because, you know, I thought women's opinions didn't matter. Where was the niggas who was supposed to go and, you know, and
they don't exist?
Well, they in jail. Statistically. I can only give you what statistics tell me. And by large, if you're going to play that, the reason why niggas didn't go to the movies is because they in prison. Or dead every 28 hours.
Speaking of which, have you watched 13th yet?
No, no. We
should talk about that soon.
I have not watched it yet. And there's a reason why I haven't watched it yet. Because that's one of those movies you got to be in the right headspace for.
You do. And
I am not. I'll probably wait till after the election.
Oh.
To watch. Because... You know how, like I said, how, like, if Fran asked me to do something, I'm just going to do it without hesitation. I feel the same way about Ava DuVernay. So, like, if Ava said, you know, hey, XD, come be in this movie or watch this real quick. Yeah, girl, what time? Let me know. Like, I'll take off work. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. And she's going to show me this film that I know is going to make me, like, upset. I know that I cannot watch it before I make a decision on some white shit that I'm about to embark upon on November 8th. So, if that makes sense, you know what I mean? Because I like probably be like, okay, you know, fuck, you know, the government, not vote, not go to work, you know what I mean? So, I can't. But I will watch it. But the point is, yeah, Birth of a Nation, it tanked. Even if it was historically inaccurate, I just don't think that there wasn't just... You can't sell... The sad thing is you can't sell these type of movies without a white savior. Like, think about it. Like, when I even went to go see Django, which is not a... I mean, I laughed in Django because it's like a comedy. It's a Tarantino movie, right? Like, it was white people abound. Like, it was like, it was their motherfucking shiz naive.
It was a bunch of white people when
I went to go see Selma. It was a bunch of white people. But that's because white people love Martin Luther King. Because they feel like that's their, like, conduit into, like, blackness, which ...
Ellipses.
Yeah. Or, like, I remember when I was a kid, we went to go see Amistad. There was a bunch of white people in the movie theater. And I remember, like, making that note, like, Precious. Well, I went to go see it at the Magic Johnson, so that doesn't count.
I'm not going to talk about my experience at Precious.
But... I
laughed at people who judged me.
Girl, I laughed at Precious, too. We all know that was a feel-good movie of 2009. That's just a solid fact. OJ did it. Precious was funny.
Okay.
It's okay. There are just unwritten rules of blackness that we just grow and know to accept.
Oh, so everybody accepted the fact that Mariah Carey came on the screen looking like a pork loin?
Yeah.
I was like, look at this raw pork loin.
Yeah. So what did you do?
Ugh.
I shut my fat ass up. But yeah. Birth of a Nation, it tanked. I know this happened a couple weeks ago or so, but it was worth mentioning real quick. So Kimberly Noel Kardashian West was robbed at gunpoint in Paris a couple weeks ago. She was robbed of her $10 million ring and some jewels and in a hotel in Paris, and she was bound and gagged, and she got out, and she thought she was going to be raped and stuff, but they didn't harm her, and her husband left in the middle of a show to tend to her side en péril, and she's staying low key now, and so all the people who disagree and say she's faking it, she's suing all of the tabloids, but she says she's staying low key. She doesn't want to attract attention to herself, so she goes to lunch in the middle of New York City for 30 minutes and then goes back, and then she's back in Calabasas, and she drives to LA where she goes to lunch for an hour and a half and sits outside and then goes back into hiding because she wants to be low key because she's devastated. And the production of Keeping Up with the Kardashians has been suspended because they are concerned with safety. So yeah. Not telling you what I believe, I'm just saying those are things that have happened.
There's been so many discussions.
Oh, and Khloe Kardashian has her own jeans now. Which is the real problem of this story.
The true issue.
True issue. Let's get to the root.
The root.
She has her own jeans.
Your eyebrows look really good.
Thanks.
There's been so many conflicts between people, a lot of whom believe this was fake.
Yeah.
And then other people who are like, you're insensitive, and that is what is the shit called?
Victim blamer.
Yeah. You're victim blaming, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to tell y'all what I think.
Yeah, me either.
Not going to tell y'all what I think. And I don't think Kanye had nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Honestly. Truly.
Yeah. But
no, I don't know.
I'm just glad that everybody is safe and that the children are safe and sound because Noah, yes, Noah is my fave. But North and Saint are my faves.
Yeah.
I stand for them more than their parents.
Gorgeous. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, but I feel like it's everybody.
Yeah.
But I just want to bring the attention that the real problem here is the fact that Chloe Simpson has jeans.
Yeah, I feel like that's really the bigger issue.
Yeah.
Let's focus on what's important here.
Yeah.
And come together to stop this.
Yeah, text Yele. Now it's time for Cocktail of the Week.
So XD mentioned that he had a super margaritas, and because it's 80 degrees in October, we're going to do a El Nino margarita. You'll need 2 ounces of Blanco tequila, 1 ounce of Grand Marnier, 1 ounce of Cointreau, 2 ounces of grapefruit juice, the juice of half of a lemon, the juice of half of a lime, 1 ounce of orange juice. Put that in your shaker with ice and strain into a Collins glass. Add fresh ice and a sliced orange. Enjoy every week with Jade and XD.
Now it's time for Fucked Up Song of the Week.
I really wanna be with you. Wanna be real with you. I can't leave you alone. And I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. You're the one I want in my life. I already got a wife. Can't leave you alone. And I know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go.
So this week, we're gonna revisit. So like, you know that on social media there's like this girl who's like dancing like at the wedding, and she's like in skimpy clothes or whatever, and she's dancing to like Little Mo's Forever.
Oh yeah, the little Persian girl.
Yeah, apparently she's like a pussycat doll, or like is Dawn Richard or something, I don't know. But so I was like, oh, I should listen to Little Mo songs because that's not something I do. So I was like, okay. So this song came about on a little Apple Music joint. Mm-hmm. And it was Fabulous Can't Let You Go. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I never really, you know, when you listen to music, like, yeah, you listen to the lyrics, but like, nah. Because it was like 2004 and nobody really like gave a shit back then. No,
it was a good bop.
Yeah, like people wore Nietzsche and stuff. So here are the lyrics.
Echo.
Yeah. Averex.
Jinkos.
Sean John.
Rockaway.
Jabot.
Oh shit, Jabro.
All right.
Okay.
Baby girl, you know my situation, and sometimes I know I get impatient, but you don't put on a show to get patience. What? Take it to court and go through litigations. And I respect you, gangsta, treat you like a princess, and put something on your neck to thank you. She's my pinch hitter. When the starting lineup ain't playing right, I come off the bench with her. So if the main ain't acting right, he goes to the side.
So wait a minute, who did he go? Okay, so he went to like one of the jewelry spots on Fulton and bought one of them gold necklaces that they sell in the windows.
Yeah, they turn your neck green.
No, they're real gold, but they come on the red velvet thing. Mm. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Anyway, so he bought he bought that all day. Mm-hmm. He bought that for somebody. Who was that? The main or the side?
The side.
Okay, so this whole thing is dedicated to the side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I listen to Fabulous mixtapes, so let's just be clear here. I don't know anything about this.
Oh, because those are better?
They are.
He talks about Twitter.
You sound judgmental.
Hey, I don't judge. I accept people
and
as they
Losos
are.
Way was a good album.
You know, it's fine. It's totally okay. Black Lives Matter. He goes on to say, but I took time to get from the back seat to the passenger. We've been creeping and sneaking just to keep it from leaking. So we so deep in our freaking that we don't sleep on the weekend. Wifey, a little bit uptight, wondering why he come home in the middle of the night. It'll be all right if y'all bump heads. It'll be a fight. But I said it'll be all right.
Oh, okay. So this is clearly about an episode of Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Next.
Yeah. It goes on, you know, Lil Mo and Mike Shorey goes, you know, I really want to be with you, but I got to be real with you. I can't leave you alone. And you know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. You're the only one in my life. Already got a wife. Can't leave you alone. And you know I'm living wrong, but I can't let you go. You see, niggas are trash.
Yeah, that's exactly what that's about.
Like, honestly and truly. So, like, fuck this. So, you know, on the internet, there's this Twitter account called 6 Brown Chicks. And every Wednesday, they do a chat. And it's legit real-ass questions that people submit. And they ask for advice. And so today, this guy hit them up and was like, hey, so listen. My girl asked for child support, so I got with her because I didn't want to pay child support. So when we got into an argument, I told her I only got back with her because I didn't want to pay child support. now she's mad and put me on child support. What do I do? #help.
You get a job, nigga. That's what you do. You get a job and pay your child support. I mean, ain't shit else you can do.
Niggas are awful.
They're terrible.
Human beings on the planet. Like,
so this
horrible.
one here is perfectly fine with having a wife, and which is really just a lot of like about 95% of these niggas, honestly.
Yeah.
So.
But the rest of the song is about cheating with Fabulous. Like, I don't know if there was a point in time in my life where I didn't know Christ, and I liked Fabulous in that way.
Oh, and like in a sexual way?
In the biblical way, yeah.
In the biblical way.
Well, okay. Yeah.
I don't know much about biblical, but I know 1 + 1 don't equal 2,
Okay,
and that
yeah.
that
Okay,
don't sound
and
right.
I meant in like. Okay, yeah, I wanted to like do him or have him do me, but like.
Was this like before he got his tooth fixed or after?
He got his tooth fixed?
Yeah.
Really?
He got the,
I didn't know he got it fixed.
he got the scrappy done.
Really? I didn't know.
He don't have the chipped tooth no more.
Really?
Where you been?
Not paying attention to Fabulous, nigga.
You paid attention to him before.
In 2004.
It was before though it happened.
When Boost Mobile came out, where you at? Like when
I know my sister wanted a Boost Mobile phone. Guess who gave it to her? Sierra. She called her name in the mall. I'm serious. I feel like I've said this, but
no, tell the story.
So Sierra was doing mall tours.
She still is.
And she was giving out people getting first row Kanye tickets, Boost Mobile phones, and makeover. She was doing like back bins on those little stages where they used to do like beauty pageants and stuff in the middle of the mall.
Yeah. Fashion fair shows.
Yeah. So Sierra was giving out the prizes and she called my sister's name. So Sierra gave my sister a Boost Mobile phone in the mall.
Wow.
Where she was doing her tours and performing in the mall.
Got a Boost Mobile phone from Sierra.
This is like 2004. And she's still probably handing out Boost Mobile phones.
No, she just got signed. To
No, I'm gonna stop because I like her little Instagram dance thing that she did with those white girls.
No, she's now the global ambassador for Revlon.
And she came up. She came up off of a nigga who pisses codeine. She came up. So kudos to her. She had a humble start.
Remember that time when she like got locks for Future?
All right, so on that note, thank you for listening to Jaden XD. I don't have nothing else to tell you.
Love, peace, and chicken grease. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.